Savannah, Georgia. Are you ready for some action-packed wrestling? Then join us June 24th as Coastal Empire Wrestling presents Rush for the Gold. In your main event, you'll see Zach Mosley versus Aaron Black in an anything goes match for the Coastal Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. You'll also see the Flying Pro Michael Walker take on Lucky Ali. Savannah's own Voodoo takes on Officer Scratch in a loser leaves town match. And the first ever Tag Team Turmoil Champions will be crowned. Tickets start at $15. Children 10 and under are free. Come on down to Coastal Empire Beer Code 224.
Hey man, thanks for making me. I know we used to come here and hang out all the time when everything was going great, and I'm sorry. I did not believe you at the show, but Maestro assured me, and now the video is online that everybody can see from the last show, that you were in fact right. You didn't turn your back on me. It was Scratch once again for the third, fourth, who knows how many times he has stabbed me in the back every time. I'm getting sick and tired of it. But I just want to apologize to you for doubting ever that you would have done anything like that, and that I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, Voodoo, it's all cool, man. Everyone saw the video. We were in the thick of it. Top team was coming on strong. Scratch pulled some crap, and dude, what the hell are you even doing here, man? Are you serious right now, dude?
I just came from court. You know, I decided might as well get a beer. And what's the first thing I see? I see this loser apologizing for being a weak link in y'all's tag team match.
You know what? I'm not even dealing with this anymore, bro.
Look, the only loser that I see here is the same one, time after time, when something doesn't go their way, they take their ball and they run home. You've done it continuously. You did it to me in the ring here at Coastal Empire a year and a half ago. You did it this time to me and Abe, and then you got interfered in our match. You try to split me and Abe apart. I'm sick and tired of it, man. Every single time you do something, it sours. The only loser that I see here is the one with the stupid lip ring and the mismatched shirt and tie combo.
Mismatched shirt and tie?
Oh, what the hell? Look, that's it. We're done. One more time. Me, you, June 24th, Coastal Empire Brewing. That's it. Winner takes all. We're done after that. No more.
Well, I'll agree. Only on the stipulation that whoever loses is gone. Gone from Coastal, gone from Savannah, gone for good.
It's fine with me. This place is going to be a lot better when your big head's not around here anymore.
Dudes, what the hell?
Man.
I'm serious.
Man, spill my beer.
I'm sorry, he
you
shoved me,
shoot him,
man.
Tiff.
I apologize, man. He shoved me. I just went backwards. That's my bad.
Dude, this is why the Voodoos didn't work out in the first place. You're blaming it on Scratch. It's not Scratch. It's not you. It's not me. It's just not going to work, man. It just doesn't work.
Well, hell. Looks like we got some stuff going on here. Officer Scratch in the house.
Yeah, you know, the main man from the former Voodoo's.
Yeah. I mean, dude, what is the change going on with him? Or is it you or me or what's going on? It seems like everything's fine.
No, everything wasn't fine. I was being drugged down. Once again, I kicked those two to the curb. And what am I in? I'm in the 6-man ladder match for the Coastal Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Almost won. I had, that nagging feeling that Voodoo was going to rush the ring. Surprised that he didn't. But, it is what it is. There'll be more opportunities later down the line.
Did you get a chance to see the video he made about you?
What video?
This one.
Scratch, check it out. I know you came here last time and you pushed me and you talked about some bullshit. Check it out. June 24th, here, we're in the right place. This is Coastal Empire Brewing, 79 Ross Road. what's going to happen next Saturday. Loser leaves town. I'm going to take you around this tasting room, through the brewery, into the ring, and I'm going to ruin your life. The only person leaving Savannah is Officer Scratch. I don't know when you became a cop or what you think you're doing, but Savannah's my town. I'm Voodoo. I'm Savannah's luchador. Come June 24th, Coastal Empire Brewing. I'm taking you down. You're leaving Savannah, and Voodoo is going to be the luchador for Savannah. Be there.
I mean, it seems legit, but I tell you what. Let's bring him on. Let's bring him in.
All right.
Voodoo, can you hear me?
Azazel, how you doing?
Can you hear me? So you're going to beat me from pillar to post all around that brewery?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you?
If I wanted to talk to you, I'll jerk your fucking rope and let your mouth move, all right? Azazel, how you doing?
Oh, shit. Come on.
How's it going, my friend? I haven't talked to you in a while. How are
I
things
am
going?
doing wonderful.
I'll get to the other guy in a second.
I am doing wonderful. But I'm going to ask you what I just asked Officer Scratch. What happened? Where was the breaking point?
The breaking point seems to be that every time we think we have something going, Officer Scratch seems that he wants more and he takes his ball and he goes home every single time. That's not how things work around here. You stick with people, you stick with family, you stick with your friends. But every time the going gets tough, Scratch gets going. And you're right. I didn't come out to you in that ladder match. You know why? I'm a bigger man than that. You can come and hit people in the back of the head with weapons in their matches all the time. But I don't need to do that. You lost that match because you suck. That's why you lost that match. The next opportunity that's going to come for you is going to be another loss at the hands of me this Saturday when I do exactly what I said I was going to do in that video. And I'm going to take you around that tasting room, through the brewery. You're back in the ring when I count 1, 2, 3, and I win.
You froze up there just like you did in that tag team match against Top Team. That match was done from the beginning. That match was done before the bell rang. Say, yeah, I might have bopped you in the back of the head. I owed you one. But, that's what happens when you talk sideways out of your mouth. I, unlike you, I'm not some masked vigilante who's too scared to show his face. And he bounced out. I'll go ahead and say this. One, I've been molded by these mean streets. I'm the one who's out there protecting each and every one of these ungrateful fans from everything that's bumping in the dark. I'm the one. And yet they want to cheer Voodoo, boo me. Shocker that this is the culture that we're in right now, where people are nothing but ungrateful to the people they owe their safety to.
I mean, I've seen y'all go at it. I've seen y'all go at it a few times, especially when y'all had that no holds barred match and you was hitting each other with everything. I mean, I think Voodoo even had a rip in his mask when you hit him with a beer bottle.
No, yeah, it did. It sure enough did.
Are you back, Voodoo? Or are you still stuck?
No, I'm back. I was letting him yap. What happened when I was gone? I'm sorry. Where was I?
Yeah.
Where was I? Oh, yeah. So as I was saying, the only thing that's going to happen to you the next time you have a match, you said opportunities are coming up for you. I was listening while I was in the waiting room. The only thing that's going to happen to you in your next match, which, by the way, is against me this Saturday, is you're going to lose. The referee, whoever he or she may be, is going to count the 1, 2, 3, and you'll be laying on your back, staring at the top of Coastal Empire Brewing ceiling as I congratulate my fans that I'm staying in Savannah, and why you got to think about what you're doing when you no longer come back to Savtown.
Oh, wow.
Savtown. Wow. You're going to be the former Savannah Athlete of the Year when you're kicked out. I'm just curious where you're going to go. I don't even know where you're from. I think you've always said just parts unknown.
Yep, and that's the way it stays. You don't even know where I go. You don't even know where I'm from. I know where you live. I know where you're at.
Oh,
That's fine.
he said he knows where you live.
I don't have to hide, unlike you, behind a mask, behind a parts unknown. I'm
What's
open
wrong
where
with
I'm
hiding
at.
behind a mask? Oh, because I look good. Never mind. I understand. Let me shut up. Y'all go back at it.
It's all right. Azazel, you're the host. You're supposed to be piloting the ship.
Well, I am, but I mean, y'all's fire.
So let's talk about. That's fine. So let's talk about the last thing. The Voodoo's. What'd you say at the beginning of the thing? You were the original member, or you were the main member?
Main man carrying that team.
Oh, let's just call that like it is. Bullshit. The Voodoo's was always about me and Abe. That's why it was the Voodoo's. Last I checked, you were neither a voodoo nor a dude. You're barely much a man, let alone anything else. So
Barely a man. You know, the only time I thought you were a man was when I kicked you square between your legs. I felt a little bit. Not a lot of it, but a little bit. And then you dropped to the floor.
any man would drop to the floor if you kick him between the legs, Scratch. Let me do it to you next show. We'll see how fast you tumble.
Yeah, no, you're going to really have to try to even lay a finger on me.
Oh, no, I'm going to lay more than a finger. I'm going to lay the whole goddamn brewery on you.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do? Good luck.
I mean, you know how I roll? How many matches we had against each other? We've taken weapons, glass, tacks, tables, chairs, stupid pie pans. How many things have we done here? How many times have we faced each other in the ring with weapons and walked away battered and bloody? You don't think that if given the opportunity, I'm going to hit you with everything in that brewery, including the vat?
Oh, you've still got the bat. That's
No, not the bat. The vat that they brew the beer in. I will unscrew that bitch and hit you with it across your big ass
Maybe
head.
if you weren't slurring, I could understand you.
Hey, man, a little adult pop every once in a while never hurt anybody.
Speaking of, you're out here running around with the fans, getting trashed. Oh, I'm going to beat you from here. I'm going to beat you from there. I'm going to beat you from everywhere. And yet, still, 9 times out of 10, I think you have got one victory over me. But 9 times out of 10, I'm the one who's counting that 1, 2, 3, got that leg hooked.
Now, how many of those have been honest matches that you haven't cheated or gotten up on somebody?
I don't cheat. That's the thing. I'm an upstanding officer of the law. I don't take shortcuts like you.
Oh,
Well, you know
man,
what?
I can't keep laughing like that, man. You're going to have me go to the hospital with heart palpitations if I have too much excitement like that.
Man, you are just really looking for any reason not to show up on Saturday, aren't you?
Oh, no, I'm going to be there on Saturday. Don't you worry about that. This has been the match I've been looking for the longest time, to shut your mouth once and for all, and I'm going to give you a mark to match up the other one on that side of your head.
Yeah. Good
I'm
luck.
going to make it match the one where you hit me in the beer bottle and gave me a mark on my side of my head. I'm going to do the exact same thing to you. I'll give you matching port wine stains. How's that?
Yeah? No, by all means, try it.
Oh, try's not even a thing. I don't know try. I know do and accomplish.
Damn.
Where'd you learn that from? Parts unknown?
Yeah, exactly. And if you knew what parts unknown were, maybe you know how to do and accomplish, but you don't. You try. That's fine. You can keep trying.
Man, so far I remember I was the longest reigning Coastal Empire Chaos champion. Defended that title against you, beat you.
You only defend that title like
match.
2 times. That's not much title defense when you only defend.
That title.
Your title defense is on one hand. One hand. That's a great champion. Why don't you talk to the great Bryce Cannon or the Matt Odoms, the guys that held the other title way longer and defended it every show?
Wow.
You want to measure yourself to the champions of Coastal Empire Wrestling? You're like bottom tier. Carl Hager's a better Coastal Chaos champion than the great Scratch. And isn't he a 2-time? He's a 2-time now, isn't he?
Yeah, that means he lost it.
Well, yeah, you never got it back.
I never got an opportunity to get it back.
Well, you probably shouldn't have an opportunity unless you hit somebody with a nightstick or you pull them over and give them a citation for being the champion. I don't know how that works, but
it's not going to be hard to, 1, beat you in that ring, and then 2, legally beat you out of Savannah. It's not going to be hard at all.
I think if you want to talk about legal, you want to make this legal. I think we should have a contract signing before the match happens. That way, when you lose, you don't have anything to stand on when you have to leave Savannah. I think that we should sign a legal document. We don't have to sign it in the ring. I think there should be a document signed before the show starts, and we can have it shown to the fans can see it to know that it's legal. And that way, when you lose, there's no weaseling out of it. There's no legal ramifications, no judge that's in your back pocket and wherever you police it. And that way, it's done and it's it, so that I can't hear you anymore. I used to think that we were like the best tag team ever. You were a brother to me, and you were one of the greatest tag team partners I had. But in hindsight, it seems that all you ever cared about is yourself. You've never cared about being with anybody. You've never cared about being a tag team partner. You never cared about being in the Voodoo's. You didn't care about anything other than what is it going to look like for Scratch. And this Saturday, I'm going to shut that up.
Well, speaking of the Voodoo's, there's the dude.
Hey, what's going on, Abe?
What's up, dudes?
You look kind of pensive. What's up?
Just been listening to you guys chit chat. Been sitting here listening to you go back and forth, thinking about Azazel. You're right. There were 3 dudes in the Voodoo's. Scratch, you talked about kicking us to the curb, but just remember, after Voodoo and I formed this team, the curb is right where we found you, sitting there soaking, drinking just like Voodoo after you lost your Chaos Championship to Carl Hager.
Oh.
And everything was going fine. If you would have just been a little more patient, we saw today those tag team titles are coming. But no, you had to go and turn us in for something that you saw as a better opportunity. And now you're running around talking about being the authority of Savannah, place that I just so happen to, as I myself have been for the past 20 years. So let's talk about authority. Let's talk about the new authority that has come through into Coastal Empire Wrestling lately. The new ownership. As soon as you guys had your little spat, we ran into each other at the brewery. Things went the way they went, and then the match was announced between the two of you. I decided to go see this new management. I decided that maybe I should play a part in it. They thought the same thing. So we're going to see this thing through, the 3 of us, the way it started, this Saturday, June 24th at the brewery. In your guys' match, I will be the special guest referee.
Holy, what?
Wow, so now I'm in a handicap match against the Hamburglar and Good Burger.
Wait, who's which one?
Who's which? Well, you know, you wear a mask, Mr. Hamburglar, and he's a dude, she's a dude, you're a dude, we're all dudes, right? That's the motto, isn't it, Abe?
That is right. We are all dudes. And what has come and gone between the Voodoo's is forgotten. I have given Coastal Empire Wrestling, the management, and now I'm giving the fans my word that I'm going to call this thing down the line. And Voodoo, please don't make me walk back and forth across the brewery too many times. You know, just keep it centrally located. And I'm going to make sure it's Scratch. You don't have any more opportunities to pull any more crap. I know how it goes between you and Voodoo. I know what you did to us against Top Team. I've seen the footage. So I'm going to have eyes in the back of my head, and I'm going to be calling it straight down the line.
I don't see why you would have eyes in the back of your head. If you're the referee, you should be facing the action. But, you know, I'm sure you're going to turn your little back as soon as Voodoo starts pulling some wily shit.
Hey, you know what, Abe? I'm glad you're the guest referee. I'm not like Scratch. I know this isn't a 2-on-1. I can handle my business. I got it. If you got to do what you got to do, you want to be a part in there and make sure whatever, that's fine. That's fine. Just from friend to friend, just don't get in the middle of it. I don't need the backup. I know you won't supply it. You let me do what I need to do, but please don't make the mistake of trying to help out that guy. All right? Because I'd hate to have to take some of that hate I got towards him above me and have to translate it back your way.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see this thing through, man. And I'm just trying to make sure that the right guy is gone from CEW and that neither of you two pull any crap.
That's what we need.
And who is this new leadership anyway?
You know, I don't know. It's some young kid, apparently a lot of money. I don't know where Jamie Katonic's gone. I don't know who's running things in the back. I just know I talked to an official, and we are on for June 24th. I'm going to be in the stripes, dude.
Now you got me curious who he is or her.
His name is Chip Schuyler. And
Oh,
once again, shocker that the Voodoos are just left all the way out of the loop.
well, I am too.
Maybe you're not one of the important people. I
reckon.
hate to be that way.
I reckon, but
I knew as soon as it happened. The only thing
Sorry, I got technical difficulties going on here, guys.
it's not a big surprise out in parts unknown. I'm sure the Wi-Fi is not that great.
We're having some dicey weather in Savannah lately.
tornadoes and all.
But let's talk about what I mentioned earlier. Let's talk about those pretty tag team titles that showed their face a little bit today.
No. I'm curious. Who are you to stick your nose in my business?
Scratch, you obviously weren't seeing the same match I was in last Coastal Empire show because you said top team was all over us. I'd say it was pretty fairly cut. We were looking pretty good. The Voodoos were coming on strong, and it could have easily been Voodoo and I in this tag team turmoil tournament coming up. You wouldn't even have to be risking leaving town right now because you could just be cheering on your partners. Heck, you could have been part of this tag team turmoil championship team, but instead, one of you is going to be leaving town, and then I'm back in the singles hunt.
Good luck being in any sort of hunt.
Well. So
Obviously, the Wi-Fi has been fixed in parts unknown.
Yeah, it's a little weird out here. We got a storm going on, so it comes and goes. It's a little touchy-feely.
The old touchy-feely. But real quick, let me post this up there. If y'all want to see this going on, there's where you need to be, right there. Yeah. Is the address? I don't even see the address on there. Yeah, there's 79 Ross Road, Savannah, Georgia. This Saturday. Bell time at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just in case you're coming from out of town. I would. Because this show, to me, is better than what you're seeing on TV these days. Are you traveling anywhere? Coastal Empire Wrestling?
The brewery is the right vibe. It's
Yes.
always fun at Coastal Empire Brewery.
It always is. And it's also brought to us by our friends over there at California Tattoo.
You have friends other than this loser below me?
Abe's the loser? That's the guy below you on my screen. So you're saying Abe's the loser now?
Dave's the loser, yeah. I mean,
Dude,
he lost.
You know what? I'm not going to
He
be
lost
a
in the triple threat.
You know what? Scratch, once you're done with that ladder match and you lose again, I'm not picking you up this time, buddy.
I don't need you to pick me up.
He says that until he's out there in his Jesus white tights again with those girl boots.
Yeah.
Girl boots.
Or we find him at the bar boo-hooing about Carl Hager or something.
Once again, I guess everybody, hey, this is a preview of what's going to go on Saturday, this handicap match, essentially.
Oh, I said I don't need a handicap match. I appreciate Abe being there, and I think it's good that Abe's going to be as the referee. I know I trust Abe. Abe's an honest person. Abe will make sure that the match is honest as it should be, but I don't need backup. I don't need it to be a 2-for-1. I can handle you on my own.
See, you said that when we had our death match.
See, but you like to keep bringing up the past. You like to keep saying, you said that once. You said that once. That's fine. I did say that once. And you know what? You got the best of me. I'll admit it when I was wrong. You got the best of me in a match there. You might have got the best of me in a match there. That's cool. Things change. Time isn't linear. It goes all over the place. So just because I said it once and it didn't happen, I can say it again. I'm confident in myself. I'm confident that I'm going to kick your ass all over Savannah, Georgia, and Coastal Empire Brewing.
Well, hell yeah.
Luck. Meanwhile, we got Crew Lavish piping up in the comments.
Yeah, go ahead and keep talking your trash to him, too. I'll watch him beat the brakes off you also.
Good luck. He'll catch a cramp.
He'll catch a cramp.
You're going to start digging too many holes you can't fill up there, Mr. Officer Scratch.
Guess what? I don't need anyone to fill my holes.
Focus on one hurdle at a time.
Whatever I feel like.
Yeah, I'm a crusader. I had to throw that on there. But y'all do know Abe Wheeler's my hero.
Thank you, Zazel. I appreciate
Better
it.
heroes never meet your heroes. You'll find out that they're sad and ginger.
See, that's true because Scratch, if you don't, I'm not throwing at you because we're okay. But the first time I met you, somehow you got my sledgehammer.
Right, I did.
And I got blamed for it. Management told me not to show up again unless if I'm doing something else. So I got a little beef with you. We'll talk about that later. I mean,
So it's a 3-on-1 handicap match now. That's where we're moving towards.
What's the what?
You're going to the woods to do what?
No, it's a 3-on-1 handicap match now. That's what we're moving
Hey.
towards.
Hey, I said I'm calling it fair, Scratch.
I can't be there.
We should have renamed this video to Scratch thinks the whole world's out against him.
To be honest, I don't want either of y'all to leave. Three of us go way back, and I don't want either of y'all to leave because now the Voodoos are done. I'd be plenty happy just kicking both of your asses in singles competition.
I mean, hey, Abe, I respect you, but I take you on one-on-one. That's fine. We haven't had a match together one-on-one. I think it'd be a good match.
Yeah, I agree. Somehow, even when we're on the same team, we end up hitting each other in the ring. But yeah, it'd be fun.
We're boring. We're boring the officer in the room. He's yawning right now.
Hitting each other. Didn't you try to hit me in the face with a chair and you wound up plowing Voodoo in the face with a chair?
Hey, that was a free for all.
Once again, out of the three of us, though, I see that I came out on top.
Yeah.
Man, history sure does repeat itself.
Teams, which is exactly what I plan on preventing this Saturday.
Okay. I'm hearing it. I can't wait to see it. If you're going,
I can't wait to beat it out of Scratch.
I'm glad you said that over because it's supposed to be a PG show. But again, ladies and gentlemen, this is where to see it at. 79 Ross Road, Savannah, Georgia. Bell time, 7 p.m. sharp. Doors open at 6 p.m. I'm going to let you know now, it fills up pretty quick. Unless you want to stand up, I would get there early. Get a good seat. Yeah.
I mean, this is going to be the last time Voodoo Jack is in Savannah.
Who's Voodoo Jack? I haven't been called Voodoo Jack in forever there.
Voodoo.
Scritch and Scratch. How about I start calling you old names? What do you want to be called next? Let's see. What's a name I can bring back from the old past that we're going to drag up?
This will be the
Stripper
last
Scratch? That's a good one. Stripper Scratch.
two.
Or
Savannah.
what was your first name? Scratch McKinley. There you go. That's one we haven't heard in a while. Scratch McKinley. If we're throwing around old names we don't go by anymore.
Oh, the savior. Someone just threw.
Oh yeah, that was short-lived. It wasn't very appropriate, so he didn't save anything.
Didn't save anything. You know, it's going to be a nice time. Just after you're gone and your bags are packed, you're going to fly off to wherever, parts unknown. I'm just really going to enjoy the peace and quiet of not having to hear your trash music, see your whack little kiss tattoos. And trust
even
me,
better than your tattoos?
But hey, at least I'm not a fan of a bunch of dudes in makeup.
What's wrong with dudes with makeup?
Yeah, what's wrong with dudes with makeup?
Zazel, you don't even wear makeup. You were born like that.
Well, I got to look a little prettier. Yeah.
And he wore the hearts.
So, All right, so I'm gonna ask a few questions. Y'all kind of got that out. So, Scratch, what are you doing to prepare for this match? Is there anything special that you can give away that you're doing for this match?
Oh, I'll be
It's gonna be a
brutally
hell of a
honest.
match.
I've been doing nothing but taking the wrong element off of the streets, just like I'm going to take Voodoo off of the streets. I have been beating these thugs, vigilantes,
Sounds like he's been rescuing people.
masked criminals, just all over the place. And what am I going to do on Saturday? The exact same thing
Cry.
I do day in and day out.
All right, Voodoo. Are you doing anything special?
I've been taking my vitamins. I've been saying actually, I've just been doing my usual. I've been going to the gym, working out. I've got a 300-pound sack of fucking shit in the kitchen that I throw around because it's about an appropriate size of scratch. So just making sure I can move that really well. Other than that, nothing too big. Just hanging out with my people downtown. Living the joyous life, hanging out, having some adult beverages.
Well, I'd ask you the same thing, but I guess
no.
He's been standing in the field pretending to be a ginger zebra.
I've completely stopped lifting, cut out all cardio. We're strictly working on the 3 count and the palm strength and the forearm strength at the gym now.
Now, Abe, are you going to let some things slide because you know how everything is? Or are you going to be a stickler to everything?
I'm going to ref like I like how to wrestle. I'm going to be tight but fair, empathetic but harsh. So,
Right.
I won't stand for any bull crap. Like I said, I'm there to make sure that the way Scratch has gotten away with winning before isn't going to work for him, and I'm there to make sure Voodoo stays fair also, just to make sure that whoever has to suffer the consequence of leaving town, that it's the right one that goes.
Okay.
So we're going to finally see an end to the Voodoos.
Say one of them hits you, strikes you. Are you going to be able to hold it back because you're a referee now? Are you going to be able to hold that anger back?
Well, I would advise for them not to do that. Surely that would be a disqualification on their part. I would hate to see,
Accidentally.
Accidentally, yeah. Maybe I would accidentally find a way to get something back.
Okay.
But you know
what?
Are you
shaking your head, Scratch?
But you know what? Like I said,
He's shaking his head because he knows he's going to do something. So now he's hearing it from the man himself, like, don't do it. So.
But you're right, Azazel. I do have to watch out for either of these two accidentally hitting me, because just look at how each and every scenario this team has gone in the past. Then I think it's kind of almost honestly appropriate that they're calling it the Tag Team Turmoil Championships. They would look nice on us. Quite a turmoil of a team we've had here.
Right.
So either one of these guys accidentally hits me, then either one of those dudes goes on to win. Like I said, we got singles competition down the line, and I'm not worried about what those tag team championships would look like on me anymore. I'm more worried about what the Chaos Championship or the Heavyweight Championship would look like on me. So yeah, either of these guys accidentally hit me, and we'll figure out a way to get a receipt later down the road.
You'll receipt. Crew's trying to jump into every match on here. You see this, right?
I mean, his last comment was definitely aimed at Scratch, because I don't intend on hitting Abe. So.
Oh yeah,
man.
And that would be funny. I'd like to see Crew Ladders beat up Scratch. That'd be good.
I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear you.
I'm sure you didn't hear. Your ears are full of shit. So.
But you kind of don't want to see that, because if you see that, it means you're not there. I'd rather. I'm gonna leave my opinion to myself.
No, let's hear it.
You
an unbiased opinion.
You definitely don't want to hear it. Masked men stay with masked men.
That's the what?
So are you leaving too?
Hang out with masked men. We kind of feed off each other. Even though he's a luchador and I'm a clown, there's still a lot of respect there. And some of this stuff you're doing, especially when you ripped your pants in front of everybody last time, but we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, no, I'll talk about that. Unlike
Hey,
the other two down here.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Be going out there being as cocky as you are. It'd be all right if you was cocky and you could actually do something. I mean, when you ran through the crowd, that last one, and hit Voodoo with that stick. In
Baton.
Baton, her ton, his ton, who's ever ton. How would you feel if somebody did that to you?
I wouldn't let it
It
happen.
doesn't matter how you would feel about that, because I know myself, you wouldn't enjoy it. You wouldn't enjoy it. You'd go back, try to beat their ass too. You would get a beer bottle and go after them too. So I don't care who wins. I really don't. I want to see both of y'all get your ass kicked. I want to see y'all crawling out of there and Abe standing in the middle smiling.
Yeah.
That's
I might not make it easy for either of y'all.
That's what I want.
I don't
Might
expect
count
these. Here's the thing.
real slow.
I think out of the two of us, one of us thinks they're walking away from this thing unscathed. The other one of us knows that we're going to win, but I also know it's going to be a hard battle. I don't expect to walk out of there with no marks on my body. I'm going to get beat up. It's going to be a hard match. The difference is I'm going to win. Scratch thinks he's going to walk through this thing and walk away with no marks, and he's not going to get touched. Well, the joke's on him. He's going to get his ass beat.
Gonna get beat.
Just wait till I get arrested. Manager. Oh, all right. Get him as a hey, but here's the thing. Here, I talk a lot of shit. In the ring, these guys do what they do. You won't see me in the ring. Catch me outside. How about that? That's a different story. But in the ring,
Yeah, Scratch. Catch Azazel in those streets.
catch me in the street. How about that?
I'm sorry. I thought it was what,
It don't matter.
2012 clown epidemic is over.
See, but here's the thing. That was fake. That was publicity.
That was people trying to character assassinate y'all, Azazel.
That is like it. Pennywise. They're on TV. I'm in your face. And Poochie, my sledgehammer, did go from 8 pounds. She put a little weight on. She's 20 pounds now. So, yeah. Things get nice. But we can't talk about that here. This ain't about Azazel.
Yeah, don't Azazel, don't be admitting too many things to Scratch.
I mean, this is the
I'm
closest
giving him ideas.
get to the show. I mean, he's already been banned. He handed me a sledgehammer and then got in trouble for it.
Mm-hmm. I did. Was told never to. Well, maybe I'll go without my mask on.
That's a mask?
It happens when I take a shower. That's about it. I mean, I got to really wash my nose pretty good. What? Voodoo, you saying you ain't never picked your nose and ate your booger?
No. Who does that? What?
I have no. I wouldn't do it.
I mean, you guys men stick together. I'm sure you have.
Hey, that's better than what you pick and put in your mouth. Swirl it around.
Once again, this is a character assassination, a 3-on-1 handicap. Nothing I won't overcome.
It's always the woe is me Scratch show. Everybody's always out to get me.
Always.
Scout's honor, completely neutral weight. Scout's honor.
I'm sure.
Yeah, Scout's honor.
Hey, I'm the
Not
one
to you. That wasn't to you, Abe. That was the fucking.
I'm the one that came up with the name of the Voodoo. Don't remember Voodoo when I confronted you on that parking garage. We had a team. We had a game plan. We had a purpose. It was those belts. So here's to both of y'all.
Well, I've also seen Voodoo and Scratch come out of, we're going to say a certain club in Savannah wearing boas around their neck. They had a plan too.
Yep, we sure did.
I don't recall.
You don't what?
I don't recall.
You don't? Oh man, if I had better signal here, I would send old Azazel that video and we cue that little promo up. I've got it saved. I know exactly what he's talking about. I got it.
I don't recall.
Jog your memory there. Wearing the old Officer Scratch coming out of the old Club 1. wearing the old rainbow boas.
I don't recall.
That's fine. You must have hit your head pretty hard in your last match because we all seem to remember it.
Well, I did go up against Zach Mosley, Bryce Cannon, Aaron Black, Crew Lavish, and Michael Walker. So yeah, no, there was some actual hard hitting competition in that match.
Yeah,
but not from you. I watched it on commentary. I didn't see anything from you in that match because you were too busy looking over your shoulder, worrying that I was going to come get you. But I didn't. I'm that boogeyman who lives in the back of your head. You're just always looking over your shoulder there, Scratch. Always looking over your shoulder.
Well, he had to at Georgia Southern. Oh, when they tried to arrest that kid, everybody got the beat down, didn't you?
We're not talking about that.
No, we can though.
No.
Because that's on film too. But again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this Saturday night, bell time starts at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6. Age peeking around the corner. I would suggest you be there around 5:30 or 6 p.m.
Like the Brady Bunch.
Hey, look, it's that belt that Scratch still wishes he had too. Carl Hager's wearing it.
He does. He is. But how do you feel, Scratch, without it anymore?
Well, I feel fine. I'm setting my sights on the heavyweight championship.
Of what organization? Because there's a chance you won't be here.
Oh, I'll be here.
Yeah, set your sights on Saturday first. Like I said, hurdles, man. You got to get through the first hurdle before you can get to the finish line.
See, that's the difference between a criminal and a lawman. A lawman knows what he's going to do. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and then you're going to do it.
Nah, that's not happening.
Difference.
You sound like Dog the Bounty Hunter now.
Oh,
yeah, he does.
You know what you
We should start
do?
calling that Scratch the Bounty Hunter.
Scratch the Bounty.
Probably a better bounty hunter.
I'm the Scratch, the Bounty Hunter.
Change the subject. Abe, what is that wonderful guitar behind you?
That's my bass.
Nice.
As I referenced.
Wow.
I
So
too
even in a
appreciate
band, you're not even the main person. You're the third guy in the back. Man, that's sad.
Yeah, actually, Voodoo, a little backstory. Been playing music in the streets of Savannah for the past 20 years, up and down Congress Street, all over the place. It's where I first got the itch to be out in front of fans like I do now, in front of the Coast Empire. Got a chance to play in front of thousands of fans, and hope to go on to wrestle in front of thousands of fans. You know,
Confirm or deny, I heard a rumor from people in Savannah used to be in a Beastie Boys tribute group.
No. My buddy.
Or you knew somebody who was in.
No, yeah, really killer group. Yeah.
Okay. I thought I heard something around that thing. I saw your bass reminded me of that. Sorry.
Band for a little while.
Well, all right, guys. Anything else y'all want to bring up? Anything?
Yeah, I want to say, bring your popcorn, man. It's gonna be a great match. Our match is gonna be awesome. There's other matches on the card. I'm not gonna talk about them. They can go on the website and look at them. I think they've posted the match graphics on them already. So if anybody is interested in that, just go to Coastal Empire Wrestling's Facebook page. They should be posted there, I think.
Yes.
I think, didn't they say all the championships that we have are going to be up for grabs that night? So heavyweight, the Coastal Chaos, and then Abe mentioned that they got the new tag titles in. So we should see the new tag team. Whoever is going to be lucky enough to get those will crown those new champions. And then on top of that, the creme de la creme, dude. Everybody gets to watch me kick Scratch out of the building and out of Savannah. So, see, I'm just like you, Scratch. I'll be an officer for a second. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and then you're going to do it. I'm going to whoop your ass, and then you're going to leave Savannah. Done.
Good luck. That's all I'm going to say to you is good luck.
I don't need luck, man. You remember, I'm Voodoo. I have the dark arts. I don't need the luck.
The dark arts. What are we back in the medieval times?
It's not medieval times.
I don't know, crew. Ash might give you a match there. I mean, that's a strong man. All right,
That kid's
Scratch
still
or Abe,
alive.
anything?
Oh man, I'm just looking forward to another Coastal Empire Wrestling show. They're always a blast. The crowd's always hot. Looking forward to throwing on the stripes again for the first time in years. And and like I said, a lot of the future of Coastal Empire Wrestling is at stake in this match. This is a big moment, so I'm calling it straight down the line, guys. Don't know to tell you. I see a much brighter future for myself without either of you, anyways. So one of you's got to go, and I'm just there to make sure it's the right one. Finish out this thing as a group.
This might be the first thing we do as a 3 people that actually goes through without anything wrong. I hate to say that. I wish it would have been something different. We should have been the first tag team champions. But if this match and getting rid of Scratch out of Savannah is the first thing that the Voodoo's do correctly, then I'm all there for it.
All right. I like that. Scratch? I'm sorry, Officer Scratch.
I thought for a second, I thought it said KFC Scratch. And I was like, he does look like a chicken leg. So
You've drank so much you can't even read straight.
I'm on a phone right now because I have no internet, and it's a very small screen. So from this angle, it looks like KFC. But if I go this close, oh yeah, it's an OFC. I can see it.
Well,
Somebody doesn't know how to spell out officer, but I get it.
It's called an abbreviation.
Oh wow, you know a long word. That's pretty cool.
I know a lot of words. One word I'm very fond of, which is going to be goodbye. It's a compound word.
What's compound stand for?
It's got a hyphen. It's 2 words put together.
Is that all you got?
The what?
That's all I got to say. That's the last thing he's going to hear from me is goodbye, as he is packing his bags and leaving my city.
Your city? It's Abe's city over your city. It's not even your city. You don't even live in Savannah.
Y'all can all kiss my ass. It's my city. Born and raised.
Yeah, I know.
GA, baby.
I know all the alleys in Savannah. I wouldn't want to run into Azazel on any of them on any given night.
I wouldn't want to either.
Or day. All right, guys. So I believe I've had all 3 of y'all before as a guest. You know how I always end this. Here or not here, live or dead, if you had a chance to work with one wrestler, I'm going to say wrestler. I don't like the entertainer wrestler. Who would it be? I'm going to start with Scratch with this one. Here or gone, one person.
I'm not going to dignify the bastard baby of Voodoo and Abe, the masked ginger, with a response. All I'm going to say is I'll see every one of you Saturday. I'm going to beat Voodoo from pillar to post. And, we'll go from there.
Abe, I'll let you go first, man.
Just so I could, or is this for selfish purposes? Just for fun? Macho Man Randy Savage. That would be hilarious. Yeah. All right. I'll see you dudes this Saturday, June 24th. I'll be in the stripes. Someone's leaving town. Azazel, thanks for having me.
Hell yeah.
Later, dudes.
Later.
All right, Azazel, my answer is Vader, man. Big Van Vader. That is I liked him as a super heavyweight. He was doing things that guys smaller than him wasn't doing. And I thought that it'd always be good to have him in the ring. He was a big reason why I got into professional wrestling. So if I could go back and wrestle anybody, he'd kill me, but I think it'd still be a good match. So
I'd like to see it too. I'd like to see a 1-on-1. All right, brother. I appreciate you coming in.
All right, man. I'll see you the next time, not in a dark alley.
That's right. Later.
Later.
All right, guys and girls. I'm going to give them a little. Because it's about to go down Saturday night, Savannah, Georgia. Let's pull it up one more time. You want to see it? Let's pull it up one more time. There you go. Rush for the gold. There's going to be a lot of matches. The one that you just heard about, man, it's been coming. It's been coming. It is, yeah. But doors open at 6 p.m. Bell time is at 7 p.m. I would get there around 5:36 to make sure you got good seats. And the address is 79 Ross Road, Savannah, Georgia. Again, if you've never been to a Coastal Empire Wrestling match, event, anything, you are missing out. The stuff you see on TV, that's entertainment. You come to CEW, that's wrestling. So, everybody have a wonderful night. Always keep picking. And remember, I am.